Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's heylaika.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. Look, 2020 has proven to be the year of many things, and the same for 2022. But if you're a small business, this could also be the year you switch to a better payroll. Gusto wasn't just built for small businesses, it was built for the people behind them. Their online payroll is easy to use. Gusto can automatically calculate paychecks and file all your payroll taxes, which means you have more time to run your business. Plus, Gusto does way more than payroll. Gusto helps with time tracking, health insurance, 401ks, onboarding, commuter benefits, offer letters, access to HR experts. You get the idea. It's super easy to set up and get started. If you're moving from another provider, they can transfer all your data for you. It's no surprise that 94% of customers are likely to recommend Gusto. And here's the best part. Because you're a listener to this podcast, you get 3 months totally free. All you have to do is go to gusto.com/compliance. That's gusto.com/compliance. I'm telling you, you're going to love Gusto. Get started today. The Daily Compliance News for November 11, 2021, the Poppy Fields edition. Our title today honors all of those veterans who lost their lives in World War I and in all wars after World War I, as today is the anniversary of the 11th minute of the 11th hour of the 11th day of November, when World War I, or was then called the Great War, ended. So if you know a veteran today, please thank them for their service. Our first story comes to us from the Wall Street Journal, as the Justice Department has sued Uber over charging wait time fees for disabled persons. Uber seemed to acknowledge that their actions violated the ADA, as they have now changed their policy, but apparently the wait time fees took a significant toll on those persons with disabilities who had to get out of a house or other structure to get to their Uber. Next up, what is the world's most penalized bank? Well, that would be, or rather fine, that would be Credit Suisse. And they vow to end reckless risk taking place at the bank. Please note my shocked face. The cost of earlier misdeeds are likely to keep biting the bank back for years, as the Wall Street Journal reports to us. Obviously, Archegos Capital Management and Greensill Capital's bankruptcy have decimated the bank, and it's paid out over $10 billion in legal penalties and settlements since 2014. But the bank says it's revamping and turned a new chapter, and no doubt it will have a culture of compliance and doing business with ethics and compliance. So good luck with that. Next, some good news for Google coming out of the United Kingdom, as reported by Reuters. The UK Supreme Court blocked a planned £3.2 billion fine class action against Google over allegations the internet giant unlawfully tracked the personal information of iPhone users. While it was clear Google has done this, top judges in the United Kingdom unanimously granted Google's appeal, saying that each individual plaintiff had to prove actual damages. This sets up a string of similar claims in waiting against other companies such as Facebook and TikTok. Google allegedly took more than 5 million Apple users' IP addresses between 2011 and 2012, bypassing the default settings. But you now have to prove actual damages, rather not simply that you have been illegally violated by Google. And our final story comes to us from the New York Times, as Aussie Media, the fraudulent media company that went down in a blaze of glory in 4 days, is now under investigation by both the Securities and Exchange Commission and Department of Justice, who were talking to some of the people Aussie pitched investments to. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.